What's up guys, welcome back to another one of my videos, and today this is episode 2 of the Newcastle United career mode. If you haven't gone back and watched last episode, I really do recommend you do that, as you do get a grip for the 2 signings that we made. Obviously Tyrese Campbell from Stoke City, the striker, and Swat Serdar from Schalke, the 78 rated centre mid, as you can see on my starting 11 there. So today we've got 2 games in store for you guys, first of which we are travelling to Villa Park to take on Aston Villa, and the second of which will see my B team face West Bromwich Albion at home. I just noticed my August should not be too difficult. I'm hoping that we'll get quite a few good results in here, hoping for at least 9 points out of the August. Aston Villa, West Brom, Sheffield United and Brighton shouldn't be that difficult. I'll tell you what though, we have got a pretty hard month. I think, is it February? Yeah, here, look, Spurs, Arsenal and Liverpool all in February. That is going to be a difficult one. And our running is pretty difficult as well. But without further ado, we're going to get into the first game against Aston Villa. It's obviously the first game of the Premier League season. We're going to see how our team fares up in this. We will play in that kit. Yeah, we'll keep it like that. And I think we're going to go into this game with a positive attitude. Hopefully coming away from Villa Park with a victory. Hopefully we're gonna have to start the game on the front foot. Let's do this. I am the wall. It's in all my career modes when I do this training session, always the second shot like there, as you can see, always seems to get past Dubravka. This one will probably get past him as well. Maybe not. Dubravka is obviously a decent keeper. Hopefully he'll keep a clean sheet in this one. He's linked to Real Sociedad actually, Jack Grealish. I would have liked him to move before they played us, but I mean, I can't really argue with that. He hasn't moved, and he's going to be a little bit of a tricky opponent that we're going to have to play today. So days on the football calendar than opening day in the Premier League. It's Aston Villa up against Newcastle. Callum Wilson strides out there, obviously our number 10. Sorry, not number 10. I don't know what number he is. I think he's there, number 13. But he is obviously the striker up front. Gonna try and do some business here today. So hopefully we can get a good result, a positive 3 points. Oh, great tackle by Nakamba, and they could be in here, Aston Villa, but Dubravka does well and comes out and smothers the ball. Hoffman, Wesley, El Ghazi, Grealish nearly got his shot away, and we've got a goal kick out of that, but Hoffman could have been a bit worse. And now we'll play St Maximin. We haven't done anything all game, but could we find a lead here? And is that not a pass back? Apparently not. I think it's Konza plays it to Emi Martinez. Just stops us scoring there. Callum Wilson is bullied to the floor, but no foul given. Staying with him. Don't want to dive into any rash challenges early on here. Don't want to be down to 10 men. Somehow it's creeped in. It's Jack Grealish. I would say on the rebound, but it's not really. It's just a volley into the bottom corner past Dubravka. I can't really argue with it. The defender probably should have dealt with it, but then Wesley, I think, is kind of backed into my defender. Look, when the defender tried to get out, Wesley backed into him, and Jack Grealish slots it home. So could be cries of a foul there, but not given, and we do find ourselves 1-0 down in this opening Premier League encounter. Could have seriously got him out for a few months there with a tackle like that. Lascelles approaching half time, obviously 1-0 down, not happy with the scoreline, not happy with the, oh god, and now it's 2-0. Wesley aerially is pretty good. I'll keep St Maximin on for now, but I'll probably bring Ryan Fraser on in the second half. 2-0 down now. I was about to say not happy with the performance either, and that really has dented the scoreline as well, and it looks a difficult ask to get back into this one now, sadly. Ryan Fraser's got decent acceleration if he can accelerate past his man. He's got past him really well there. Ryan Fraser's going to whip it into the near post, and it can't quite... The way he did his man, that deserved to finish in a goal, really, but unfortunately we can't. He's not really got the pace. And it's played back. Serdar Almiron. Over to Ryan Fraser, going to put a delivery into the box. Can I rise above everyone? I can. It's Hayden. And he's going to go and collect the ball. We've still got a shout to try and get back in this game. It was a great ball into the box by Ryan Fraser. Just a chipped one first time and headed into the ground. Emi Martinez, you could argue, should have maybe done a little bit better than that, but I'm not complaining at all. Now we've got 25 minutes to find an equaliser, and then maybe we could complete a comeback and get a famous historic win. Plays it into Barkley, obviously on loan from Chelsea. Still one of the better players at Aston Villa. Wesley! I tried bringing Dubravka out. I didn't need to in the end. And now they could have got another 10 minutes to go, and Dubravka makes sure we're still in the game. Gonna bring Matthew Longstaff on now. We still have a shout in this one. Thanks to Dubravka. I don't know why Dubravka hasn't come and punched that out, actually. Oh, come on, it's a penalty. Of course. Jeff Hendrick.
Yeah, he knows exactly where he stands. Look at the referee, how he's told him off.
You what? How? How is that a penalty? I'm sorry. I didn't even see it touch his hand. Tell me if you guys saw it touch his hand. Oh, thank the Lord, Dubravka saved it, and we still do have a chance in this one. Dubravka saves a penalty, but we still could lose. If they'd scored that, you would have said game over, but there's still a shout.
5 minutes remaining, and one thing
Ryan Fraser.
Go
on! Almiron! Almiron's in behind! Oh my God.
What an opportunity for the leveler, Lee.
Oh.
Late in the game.
No, Miguel Almiron. He's probably right-footed. And I don't know why he didn't take it with his right foot if he is. That is just so shocking. And we should have found the equaliser. There's no excuses for that. Come on, Jack Grealish, lose the ball, please. And I fouled him, actually. And Ollie Watkins nearly made it another... Not quite, but that's going to be full-time any second now when they finish this attack. Manquillo plays it up, but that is the full-time whistle. I know we got lucky with the penalty save, but it was a bit of a disappointing effort there right at the end from Miguel Almiron, and I'm so disappointed to have actually lost that game. I know in the first half we did get completely dominated, but you expect us at least... Oh, look at that. Our one shot went in. We did get very lucky to even make a contest out of that in the end, if you can see the match facts there. But I don't really know what to say, because we really should be doing much better. I know we're away from home and all that, but yeah. But we're going to go into the West Brom game, try and pick up, get at least one win in this episode. And I don't think St. Maximan is injured, although it might still say he's injured in a minute. It wasn't an easy decision. Player is injured. I'll go and check that in just a sec. I am now actually dreading looking at this email, if I'm being completely honest with you. Oh, 5 days. Okay, a bruised shoulder. I was scared it was going to be something really bad, but I'm assuming he would have, been, really injured. And for a few months, he would have probably been down on the pitch for a good few minutes if it was something really serious. But 5 days, he will have recovered by that West Brom game. I think that's 6 days later. So we are actually going to have to play our A team against West Brom. I'm sorry for you guys that were expecting some B team action today, but sadly it's not going to happen. We are going to play our A team against West Brom. Just got to make sure we can get a win in this one, as we do sit 16th in the table. it's not the most ideal situation, really. And I'd liked to have picked up a result against Aston Villa, like I've said many a time. But we're going to try. Obviously, first game of the season, there's a lot of different results that can go different ways. I think this is my youth player, Hachini, left midfielder. Let's go see if he goes up a rating or two when I change him, shall we? So he's a 44 now. Okay, so he goes up to a 49. He goes up 5 rating, which I am very, very happy with. So happy with that. Definitely. We're going to do that one. Right midfielder. Will this have changed by now? Or will it still say one? It still says 1 week. It might have done by the time we get to the West Brom game, and I'm hoping it will. Oh no, we're already at the West Brom game. Stupid me. Well, we're going to play the West Brom game. Nonetheless, we are going to stick with the same squad. So, first game at home. We're going to get into it. So, let's have a look. You gotta roll with it. Right. Let's do this quick training session and we'll get straight into the West Brom game. Obviously, I expect nothing less than a win against not the greatest. Really, you'd expect them to be. You'd expect either them or Fulham probably to come last in the league this season. Maybe like Brighton or Sheffield United. Maybe you could say, but I expect personally West Brom to come last. As I've watched a few YouTubers do career modes, and in quite a few of them, West Brom are the team that normally only gets about 20 odd points, maybe even less than that in some of theirs. But we've got the ball rolling, and it looks like we might score already. No, we won't. Wilson shoots it just close enough to Button for him to make the save. 4 minutes, we should have converted that really. On the header from Wilson, actually, he won it, but Button again with another save, which is not the best. Diang brings it forward. Haven't conceded the penalty, which is always nice. I always go into a tackle fearing that I might concede a penalty. I know I probably shouldn't, but you never know in games like things where you have handballs and stuff. I could obviously turn handballs on, but... Oh, is that a pen? He was in the box. Okay, so maybe Aston Villa had the benefit of the doubt of a penalty last time from a handball, but now we've had the benefit of a doubt. I didn't think he was in the box personally, but as you can see there, he is just in the box, Kieran Gibbs, and it is going to be Wilson to try and convert the pen, to try and put us. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest pen. I didn't time it particularly well. But Wilson converts it nonetheless, and it is Newcastle 1, West Bromwich Albion 0, and we do have the lead. What you'd probably expect us to be beating West Brom anyway, but decent connection there by Callum Wilson. Callum Wilson was one of my favourite players at Bournemouth, and obviously will continue to be one of my favourite players at Newcastle too, hopefully. Can't turn his man, but he's going to play it back to Swatserda, who can not finish, sadly. The defender was closing him down. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that one. But really, when you have a one-on-one chance, you expect it to end up in the back of the net. Could have found ourselves 2-0 up, but sadly we don't. What is that? I know Almiron's not left-footed. He took the left-footed shot last game, and now this left-foot shot from Almiron. I'm not even watching that again. I'm sorry. Ability-wise, he's probably... And the ability to reach that from like a 50-50. St. Maximan, the turn, and the finish is straight up is Ivanovic. And they managed to block it and get it out. Pereira... Oh, I can't get near Pereira. He's a decent player, Matthias Pereira. Quite young. He's got a decent rating about him as well. Could be a player we actually go in for, especially if West Brom get relegated. We could go in for him in the second season. Might get him a bit cheaper. But here come West Brom trying to find the equaliser. Fabian Schär gets the block in and Jamal Lewis gets it out. They are trying to find the equaliser and they might get it here. And Dubravka does make the save. Well done to smother the ball there, Dubravka. You've done pretty well in the I know you conceded 2 in the first game, but you did pretty well in that one, and you're doing pretty well in this one as well. Still remains 1-0 after 44 minutes. The Callum Wilson penalty, splitting the two sides. Kieran Gibbs whips it into the area, and Fabian Schär once again does the business at the back. He's a very good player. That's half time. We are 1-0 up against West Brom. Hayden, we get the benefit of the doubt with the rebound coming back to him. Swatserda just over the bar with the finesse finish. Could have had his first goal just over the bar there. Button probably had his angles covered anyway, but can Almiron, I can't make him take a shot on his left foot, and apparently his right foot isn't much better. We are away at Bramall Lane next game, playing Sheffield United. But yes, apparently Almiron's right foot isn't much better than his left foot, if I'm being honest with you. I don't want to dive in recklessly here. I'm always scared of conceding a penalty. But they're playing it around nicely in the box. Comes back to Diang on the rebound, and Manquillo gets it out, but only as far as Sawyers. The passing has just been slightly off today, and it could result in us dropping points. Good save, Dubravka. Down low to your right. Callum Wilson, by the looks of things, injured. I am going to take him off just to make sure that's not a long-term injury. We're going to replace him with Joe Linton. Up top there today. Ivanovic wins the header. It comes back out off Dubravka, and I don't know what's happening here. My players are tripping up over one another, and the West Brom players too. Fabian Schär, Jamal Lewis. We are going to play Jeff Hendrick down the wing. I don't know about Joe Linton's pace, but the ball don't even get to him anyway. Please cut it out. I haven't managed to do so. Grosicki strolls into the final third, and we don't manage to get the ball back. Remains Sawyers. I've got to get the ball here until... they managed to get the ball into the area, and Carlin Grant heads over, unfortunately for them. Longstaff I'm going to bring on for Hayden now at this point. I nearly kicked his head off then. 89 minutes on the clock. Are we in for a last gasp equaliser from West Brom? They're coming on the counter-attack here. And we've won it back, thankfully, with Lascelles. We've just launched it up, but now we've given it away, and there's still a minute to go in this one. I'll be so disappointed if all our hard work has been thrown away for nothing. Oh, that could have gone absolutely anywhere. But in the end, the game finishes 1-0 to the Toon Army. Oh, that could have literally gone anywhere at the end there. But we managed to sneak home a 1-0 win. Also happy with a clean sheet. The only time we did score, sadly, was from the penalty spot. So we still haven't... Oh no, we have scored a goal from open play, sorry, last game. But today we didn't score a goal from open play. West Brom, you could say this game should have ended a draw. As you can see, the stats there, pretty equal in most departments there. So maybe we were a bit fortunate to come home with all 3 points in that one. Nonetheless, we find ourselves 3 points after 2 games. Pretty much bang in the middle of the table. 12th in the table. Decent. That's where I expect us to be, somewhere around there at the end of the season. I'll see if that youth development plan has gone on for that right midfielder, actually. I'll sim up to the next game, and then I'll end the episode. Oh, it doesn't matter about that, really. I'll do that in a off camera at some point in next training sessions. But we're coming up to Sheffield United, and I'm worried, because that was about 3 weeks ago now that I put that 1 week development plan on that guy, and it hasn't come back yet, sadly. We've also got a Carabao Cup game against Birmingham, as you can see there. Some teams have actually played 3 games only, like 1 or 2, I'm pretty sure. We've dropped down to 13th after West Ham are now on 4 points after 3 games. So next episode we'll see us play Sheffield United away from home, and then Brighton at home. I will also do a visual sim on this Birmingham City game. I might quick sim it off it. Nah, I think I'll probably visual sim it. So this Sheffield United game will be with my A team. This Birmingham game will be with my B team. You'll see them in a visual sim, and then my A team will play in the Brighton game as well. And then here, there'll probably be a Carabao Cup game somewhere in this month, as well as Man United, Everton and Wolves. So there's 3 tricky fixtures. So hopefully we can pick up 2 wins in the next 2 games. But that's where we're going to end it for today's episode. If you've enjoyed it, go down below, smash the like button, hit that subscribe button as well. Make sure you have that notification bell on so you never miss a video from me. But that is, sadly for you guys, where we are going to end it. So, until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next